Hey y'all, it's Mary, and I won a palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Adventure awaits. There goes Camille. She's been more active here lately. I won this palette, y'all. It was in the thumbnail, so this is what I won. I am so excited. Nomad Chicago Speakeasy. Nomad is on Facebook. I don't really follow them very much there because I don't really follow much of anything on Facebook. And Instagram, I follow them on Instagram, and I'll put their Instagram in the description below so you can find them. And they show when they have new palettes coming out, or when they have a new palette coming out. They do games, and they do guessing games, and they give you a couple of hints and things like that. And you answer, and out of all the answers, they choose, they do like 4 or 5 days worth of clues. Somebody's making a lot of noise. I hope you can hear me. And I got picked out of one of them. I got picked. They don't tell you which one that you got picked out of, but you know, I answered, I don't know if I answered all of them, but I try to answer all of them. So, and of course your answer could be wrong, but if your answer is right, I think if they pick your name and your answer is right, then you go in to be a winner. Something like that. Anyway, but I won. I'm so excited because this is Chicago. And I just have Nomad Cosmetics. Their eyeshadows they're my very, very favorite indie eyeshadow company. Now they do have some other things besides eyeshadows. They mostly do eyeshadows, but recently they had some skincare, and you know, like for being on a plane, because they're always on planes, because they're always traveling. They search the world for fabulous places to visit, and then they create a palette for that location. So they have quite a few out there, and then some go, you know, they get sold out, and that's the end of that. But they came back with this one. This is the Haunted Europe, and when they came back with this, I had to have it because I wanted it and couldn't get it. Originally, when I first was introduced to Nomad, I think they did come out with this soon after, but I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get a lot of palettes. They have sales. If they have sale, I try to get something. I've been gifted a couple wonderful ones. So I just have a collection going, and I love them. And so the Haunted Europe is really cool. It has that going on. And that's what I have on today. There's lots of different looks you can get from this palette. And that is what she looks like, and that is what I'm wearing. Whoops. And I'm in this package. In this package, there's also a card. Nomad Chicago. Isn't that gorgeous, that picture? This says, let me see. Blue, why does he sit right down on everything? He sat down on my... I'm also wearing this Fenty lip gloss, y'all. This is called Cake Shake. Blue, are you sitting on my... Yes, he is. Okay, I found it. The magnifying glass. Okay. Password, please. Enter and relax at these cozy Chicago spots in the Windy City. I can't read it, y'all. I can't read it. So I'm not going to read that. I have some things that I printed from the internet about the palette. So let me just read those. And it might be the same thing. Password, please. Enter and relax at our secret Chicago Speakeasy bar. A cocktail of 15 colors inspired by warm liqueurs, decadent decors, and vibrant garnishes, all formulated with extra fine pigments for smooth feel and rich payoff. 10 indulgent mattes and 5 exquisite multichromes showcasing the clandestine Chicago speakeasies. Pardon me. Served up with a dash of grenadine. The formula is infused with pomegranate seed oil to help keep skin soft as the knocks and passwords spoken easy. Cruelty-free and vegan, 100% plastic-free from our home to your house. And they're also a proud supporter of Friends of the Chicago River. So when they make these palettes, they also make a donation for something in that area that they make the palette for. So the Friends of the Chicago River keeps the river, you know, clean, and the animals that live around it safe, and that kind of thing. So, all right. Designed on location, seeking out the famed Chicago speakeasies. So, cozy with cocktails, a mixology of colors inspired by decadent decors and libations with warm liqueurs, garnished with a vibrant twist, 10 indulgent mattes and 5 exquisite multichromes. Outside a roaring Chicago speakeasy scene opening up to a palette cover wrapped in red velvet with Art Deco design. 4 times finer pigments for smooth as jazz feel and rich as velvet couch color. Pomegranate seed oil to help keep skin as soft as the knocks and passwords spoken easy. PETA, certified cruelty-free and vegan. Free of parabens, phthalates, and mineral oil. No talc and no gluten. And 100% plastic free. We talked about that already. Okay, so let me actually show you the palette. I'm so excited. I need more hands. But this is the box. And let me get it open. On the back are the shades. And they do have names. You know, all the shades have names. And look at the inside of that box. It's like the cover. Oops, you can see it. Isn't that fabulous? They pay so much attention to detail. And then the palette. It looks like the 1920s. This looks like it's the Art Deco design. And this is gold. The gold is like, it's shiny, but it's like flat. And then the red is all velvet. So, and then on the back, the red is velvet. So it does say intense color and chrome palettes. And you know, it always has a wonderful magnet closure. And then the border of it looks like wood, like you're at a bar. And then inside there is a color saver. There's a mirror on one side. And then let me show you the correct way to show you. Oh wow, I can see those multichromes going already. So there she is. So now, you know, it's hard to show multichromes. But I'll do what I can. But you know, multichromes usually they shift and you can't always see them on camera. So we'll do our best. And also it says there's some tips on the website. When you look at the palettes on the website, they tell about each palette. And this one is $59, the full price. And they tell about the Friends of the Chicago River, made of passion for beauty, exploration, and discovery. That's probably their motto. And then they do tell you the ingredients and then all the shade names. And there's some tips. For even more intensity and longer wearing colors, first use a primer. You know, I will use an eyeshadow primer, especially if I'm going to have my eyeshadow on all day, or especially for an occasion, if you go to a party or something, so that it doesn't weep off. Or if you get, you know, hot and sweaty at somewhere, you know, you're outside for a wedding and it gets a little warm and then you go inside, you know, that kind of stuff, so that it doesn't crease and all that. I use an eyeshadow primer. So they're saying to do that. For even more intense shimmers, use a wet brush and apply over glitter glue primer. So that will show up more intensely. And to avoid fallout with the brush application, first tap your brush gently to remove any excess powder. You'll still get the high pigmentation. And then also I have learned from my channel and from talking with a bunch of y'all that you also can use like a black matte base and things like that, and then put your multichromes on there, and that shows up really well. So I'm gonna swatch this. And I'm just going to swatch, regular swatch. I have a towel here. I have the fabulous palette, and I might try to tell you the names as we go. I might get too excited and forget to tell you the names. So I'm going to get a cloth here out. And all right, let's see. So I'm going to go. It's easiest for me to go up and down, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Well, maybe not. I'm going to go across because that's how they're typed out, the names. Okay, so we'll go left to right, okay? So also in these pans, there are imprints, and some of them have cocktails, and there's always an imprint of their emblem, their, you know, the N. And then the others have bottles, and they have letters. And there's something that if you were the first 100 people to get it, then I think there was something you could enter or something. I don't know the whole story, but where you could maybe enter these letters and, I mean, figure out the puzzle or something. I did figure out a puzzle using these letters, but I don't know that it's, you know, I don't know what it means. So you know, and I haven't told anybody about it. So anyway, let's see. Let me try. I'll try to do 4 here. Okay, 1, 2. These are all mattes now. The first 5 are all mattes. This is the Drifter. It's a matte dusty lilac. This is the Violet Hour. The Green Mill, and that is the name of a speakeasy in Chicago. The Drunken Goat. And all right, on my arm. And I do believe that's also the name of a, that's very hard to see because that's that first one, very, very light, you know. Yeah, there's some of these are names of cocktails, and some of these are names of speakeasies, I believe. I'm just looking at all the words to see. All right, let's go. Oops, they're so pretty. These are very, very fine. The mattes are very, very fine. I'm gonna go down to the mattes on the 3rd line, and then we'll do the multichromes last. This is the Absinthe House. Blind Pig, that's super pretty. Knock and Speak Easy, that's gorgeous. That is a gorgeous, it's a purple. These are like a muted purple shades here. And then this is Capone, you know, El Capone. Good old El Capone. Now there is a shade right there, but you can't really see it because it's the same color as my skin. But see, look at the pigmentation in these is incredible. All right, there's 2 more mattes, and then we'll do the multichromes. And the mattes are, let's see. This is Windy City, and this is Prohibition. So here they go. All right, again, very light, like my skin there. So hard to see those, but see, wonderful. I can see many different looks out of these. All right, now the multichromes. What I'm gonna try to do is maybe put the multichromes on the back of my hand so I can hold them and move it around a lot more because I really can't with my arm. Okay, let's see. I love using them, but I also don't like ruining the emblems on them, you know, the stamped or whatever you call it. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is called Chicago Fizz. That is a famous Chicago drink. And this one is Aviation. Well, let's do that way. Chicago Fizz. Hey, Blue. Oh, maybe you can see. I can see a little bit in the camera, some of the multichrome going on there, but I know that sometimes I'll say that, and then when I watch it back on TV, I can't really see it. This one is Aviation. Look at that. Okay, Blue. Ooh, did you catch some of that? See, I see pink and purple going on, pink and purple. Ooh, okay. And this one is called South Side. This is the one that has the Nomad emblem in it. Look at that. Just even on my finger, you can see. Well, now those are off my finger, but can you see that, y'all? Green and then dark, and oh, I see all kinds of colors in there. Oh, look at that. I hope you can see that. I hope you can. It's awfully hard. It's hard to know, you know, when I'm filming, record, it's not really filming because there's no film, but when I'm recording, what I see sometimes doesn't come off when I watch it back on TV. If I watch it on my phone, I can see a lot more. So, oh my goodness, this one is Boulevardier. Look at that, y'all. Look at all that's going on there. Wow. Can you see all that going on there? And then this one is Gin Ricky. And this is just like cotton candy or something. Gorgeous. Okay. Wow. See, look at how well that goes together. How beautiful. These are just gonna make gorgeous looks. Gorgeous, gorgeous looks. Oops. So there she is. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it. I love the Nomad formula, and I love that they are indie, that they are a US company. It's a husband and wife team. Auntie is the husband and Felicia is the wife. I think it's A-N-T-T-I, I think is Auntie's name. I don't know what that's short for. But they live their lives traveling the world and making us these fabulous palettes. So thank you so much to Auntie and Felicia. And thank you so much for sending this fabulousness to me. I'm so excited that I won, y'all. And y'all take care, count your blessings, and go check them out. Like I said, I'll put their Instagram in the description. I'll put their website in the description. You can check out, look at their other palettes. And also you can find them on Facebook if you'd like. They're, very easy to find. Nomad Cosmetics. So y'all take care and count your blessings. Good to see you. Bye-bye.